Good evening, all. Good evening. You're welcome to our tutorials for today. Today, we take a look at pharmaceutical calculations. Pharmaceutical calculations. Today is what? 19th. So we'll take a look at reduction and enlargement of formulas. Reduction and enlargement of formulas. Okay. So as usual, what? Our calculation. Okay, now calculation is okay, right? Thank you. Calculations. Okay. So we'll look at questions. We'll pick questions from this and see how far we can go with it. Okay, let's look at this question. Are you good? Are you okay? Huh? What's that? If you open your mouth here, please be fast so we can solve this question and see if we can solve another question before our time elapses. Okay, the question says the following is a formula for 100 triple estrogen capsules. Calculate the quantities of each ingredient required to prepare 2000 such capsules. So these are the ingredients. Estriol is 200 milligram, estrone is 25 milligram, polyethylene glycol 1450 is 20 gram, polyethylene glycol 13350 is 20 gram. This question has to do with reduction and enlargement of what? Formula. But this question want to test two things. Test your knowledge on reduction and the enlargement of formula. At the same time, your knowledge of conversion in intra-system conversion, where you move one metric unit to another what? Metric unit. Here you want to test your knowledge of moving milligram to what? Kilogram, and gram to what? Kilogram. Are we together? So what it means that whatever result you get, you move all of them to what? Kilogram, and that will be your answer. Are we together? That's what this question want to test. Two things. Now let's go over to reduction and enlargement of formula. Remember when we treated this in class, I gave instances. For example, now in a why we reduce a formula and why we enlarge a formula in a manufacturing outlets. For example, now not only manufacturing outlet, even extemporaneous compounding. You know, we have official books, right, that contains information about a particular product, the formulation, the formula, or the amount of each ingredient. You may have what is in the formula may just be quantity for small quantity based on the formula, and you need to produce for like maybe the formula. For example, now the formula there may be the formula for just maybe 2 tablets or just only 1 tablet, for example now, but you need to produce like 1000 tablets. What are you going to do to the formula? You do what? You enlarge the formula so you can produce up to 1000 what? Tablets. Sometimes you may have the one in the standard book, in the official book, maybe the one for like 1000 tablets, and you need to produce for just 500 what? Tablet. What are you going to do? You reduce the formula, because if the one in the official book is less than the one you want to do what? Produce. You do what? You enlarge the formula. But if the one in the official book or the formula is more than the one you want to produce, you do what? You reduce the formula so you can produce smaller one. Are you confused? Tell me where you. I said that, but you know about official books now. Pharmacopoeia, BPC, BP, you know them, right? That these are the official books now, especially BPC, British Pharmaceutical what? Codex. You use for what? You use for what? Formulation, where you have the formula for the formulation. Am I communicating of whatever product you want to do what? Produce. Now, I say that in the formula, the one you have there, okay, let me use something you understand. You will understand. Let's assume you want to. Who between two of you here knows how to prepare, make cake? Nobody. But you doing practical here now, practical dispensing now. Haven't you been doing alignment of formula and the reduction of formula? How do you do it in your practical? Wow. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You do your practical in face and second, right? So I don't think this should be an. Is there any practical work you do without either enlarging or reducing formula? So that question, you do what? You enlarge and do what? Reduce formulas. So I say that in, let's assume in the formula you are doing on an official book, if it is an official preparation, the formula you have then, the formula that will produce only, let's assume 10 tablets. Okay, for example. But you want to produce, maybe it is in a company, a manufacturing outlet where you need to produce like 1,000 tablets for a batch, or even up to more than 1,000 tablets to 10,000 tablets in a batch. What are you going to do? You're going to, this is formula for what? 10 tablets, for example. Now you're going to enlarge the formula. You want to produce 10,000 tablets. But the ingredient you have in formula can only produce what? 10 tablets. You need to enlarge the formula so you can produce what? 10,000 tablets. And how will you do that? You do what is called what? Look for what? Your enlargement what? Factor. The factor. So if you want to know your enlargement factor, you divide the one you want to produce. Are we together? You divide the quantity you want to produce by the quantity in the what? Official books. True of us. If you do that now, for example, now you have what? 1,000. True of us. If you do that now, your alignment factor is what? 1,000. So because the alignment factor is 1,000, use this 1,000 to enlarge this formula. You use this 1,000 to multiply all the ingredients, the amount of ingredients in the what? Formula. If you do that, you get a formula that you use to do what? Produce 10,000 tablets. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now let's assume, for example, now this is for enlargement. Let's assume that what you have in the formula is the one that will give you like 500 what? Tablets. Okay. Let's assume that the one in the formula in the official book will give you only what? 500 tablets. But you want to produce just 10 tablets. You reduce the what? Formula. So you want to produce 10 tablets. You reduce the what? Formula. How do you know the factor you use? You divide the quantity you want to produce by the quantity in the formula. You have 10,000 tablets over what? 500 tablet. Tablet to cancel tablet. You have what? 0.0 what? 2. Three of us. Now this is the factor because it's less than 1, we call it what? Reduction factor. This factor is what is this 0.02 is what you use to multiply all the what? Ingredients in that formula. To produce another formula, you use to produce what? What? The reduce what? Quantity. Am I completing? So this is basically what you do in what? Reduction and what? Enlightenment of formula. With that idea, remember, I told you that this question is testing your knowledge of the formula of reduction and alignment of formula. It's also testing your what? Your knowledge of what? Conversion from what? From what? Milligram to what? Kilogram. And from gram to kilogram. From the pharmaceutical measurement. How many milligram? How many gram make 1 kilogram? How many gram make 1 kilogram? God bless you. 1,000 watts gram is equal to what? 1 kilogram. True of us? Good. And how many milligram make 1 kilogram? How many milligram make 1 kilogram? How many milligrams make 1 kilogram? You don't know. Okay, okay. How many milligram make 1 gram? Make 1 gram. 1,000 milligram makes what? 1 gram. So if 1,000 milligram makes 1 gram and 1,000 gram makes 1 kilogram, if 1,000 milligram make 1 gram, are we following? Are you following? If 1,000 milligram make 1 gram and 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram, then how many milligram make 1 kilogram? You are adding. You shouldn't add now. If 1,000 milligram make 1 gram, 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram, how many milligram make one? You multiply now this and this will give you this to here and this to here. One look up 1,000 milligram is equal to 1 gram. So wherever you see gram, you put 1,000 milligram. True or false? If 1,000 milligram is 1 gram and 1,000 gram is 1 kilogram, here is hope you know that 1,000 gram is certain as saying 1,000 times what? 1 gram. True or false? True or false? You can split it, right? 1,000 gram is certain as saying 1,000 times what? 1 gram. So since 1 gram is 1,000 milligram, so anywhere you see the gram, you put what? 1,000 what? Milligram. It then becomes what? 1,000 times what? 1,000 what? Milligram. Which is what? 1 million what? Milligram, right? So 1 million milligram makes what? 1 kilogram. True or false? So please take note of this, that 1,000 milligram make 1 gram, 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram, and 1 million milligram make what? 1 kilogram. So we've learned. So with this now, let's solve this question, okay? Now, remember what we discussed about reduction and what? Enlargement of what? Formula. Remember? Okay, you want to put that one down? I'll put it down fast. Fast. How are you? Just hold on, okay? All right. You are done. Now look up. Let's solve this question now. The following is a formula for 100 triple estrogen capsule. This is capsule now, right? Now, this formula here now, do you know why it is called triple estrogen? It contains estradiol, estrone, and estradiol. These are estrogens, okay? Triple, 1, 2, 3. It contains 3 of them. That's where this. So don't allow this triple to confuse you. You're just trying to tell you that there are triple here, right? So triple, 100 triple. So this formula will only produce 100 capsules. Simple. 100 capsules of this what? Product. That's what this one can produce. Only what? 100 capsules. The formula. But you are asked to produce what? 2,000 capsules. Are you going to reduce the formula or enlarge it? You will enlarge it, right? So what is the factor? Which factor? What is the factor we are going to use to enlarge it? What is the factor we are going to use to enlarge this now? What factor? What does it say about the factor? The factor is what? The quantity you want to do what? Produce over the quantity in the formula, right? The quantity you want to produce is what? 2,000 what? Capsule. While the quantity in the formula is what? 100 capsule. So capsule cancel capsule. 100, we take care of this. So we have what? 20. So the enlargement factor is what? 20. You now go back to the formula. Use 20 to multiply all these content, all these quantities. So let's do it. If you multiply 200 milligram by 20 to give you what? 200 times 20 is what? That should be 4,000 milligram, right? Good. Now, estrone is 25 milligram. Multiplied by 20 is what? That is 500. True or false? Milligram. Then extra diol is to 25 milligram. So that means this is the same what? 500 what? Milligram. But polyethylene glycol 1450 is what? 20 gram. Multiply 20 by 20. 400 what? 400 what? Why? How? Gram. Be careful about this unit too. 400 what? Gram. Unit can deal with you in this question. That's why I'm talking like this. Be careful about it. So polyethylene glycol 3350 is what? Is what? So multiply. Are you following? Yes. Multiply by 20 is what? This is where the issue lies. If you're not careful, you go and start leaving this in as your answer. You fail all of them. So what you need to do is what? What you need to do is what? Is what? Convert them to what? Kilogram. Okay? So if you convert 4,000 milligram to kilogram, it will give you what? Remember that 1 million milligram is 1 kilogram. So if 1 million milligram, if 1 million milligram is 1 kilogram, 4,000 milligram will be what? How many kilogram? We call it X, right? So X is now what? 4,000 what? Milligram times what? 1 kilogram over what? 1 million what? Is it clear? So milligram will do what? So we are left with what? Kilogram. So this 30 will cancel what? 30 here. So we have 4 over 1,000, which is 0. What? 0.00 what? 4 what? Kilogram. True or false? Is it? Punch calculator. Is it? Is correct, right? So what should be here? Then here should be what? 0.00 what? 4 kilogram. Am I communicating? Now let's move this 500 milligram to what? Kilogram. Okay? Let's move the 500 milligram to what? Kilogram. So if you move it to kilogram, see what you will get. Again, remember that 1 million watts, 1 million watts, milligram. 1 million milligram is equal to what? 1 kilogram. And 500 milligram will now be what? We don't know. So X is what? 500 milligram times what? Over what? 1 million watts milligram. Are we together? Milligram will do what? Cancel milligram. The 20 here will take care of 20 here. So we have 5 over 10,000. 5 over 10,000 is what? 0.00. 0. What? 0.0. Is that 0.05 what? Kilogram. You leave it here as what? 0.000 what? 5 kilogram. Okay, there's already kilogram there. Are we together? Now, this one is also 500 milligram. Look up. So it's the same thing, right? Right? Hope you're okay with it. So it's the same words. The same thing. No need trying to solve again. Same thing, because he's saying 500 what? Milligrams. So let's start for 400 gram. So let's convert 400 gram to what? Kilogram. How many gram make 1 kilogram? So can I clean here now? So if 1,000 gram is 1 kilogram, if 1,000 gram is what? 1 kilogram. If 1,000 gram is what? 1 kilogram. 400 gram is now how many watts? Kilogram. It's X, right? So X is now what? X is now what? 400 watts gram times what? 1 kilogram over what? 1000 gram. Gram will do what? Cancel gram. We are left with what? 400 over what? 1000, which is what? 0. What? 4 what? Kilogram. True of us? Is it? No, sorry. This will cancel 1. This will cancel. Oh, yes, I'm correct. 0.4 what? Kilogram. So that means you put what here? 0.4. And here is what? 0.4. So we have solved the question. Okay? With this. Please, you can put this in down. We'll continue tomorrow. Please try as much as possible. Unless something happens, that something takes my attention. Please, once you come straight to my office. Okay? Don't waste time. Okay? Right. All right. Any question? All right. See you tomorrow.